Hello, this video is about business level testing. In this slideshow I will talk about what business level testing is, what the benefits are of business level testing, and what we have seen as showstoppers for business level testing and how to eliminate these showstoppers in the business cases. And at the end of the slideshow I will show you the tools and the implementation of business level testing. So what is business level testing? Business level testing, as the name implies, is simply to involve business into testing. The main reason to involve business into testing is that the business level, the domain experts, are the people who really know what the delivered application should do. So they are the people who know what the application has to do, what's the behavior they expect it to do. And therefore, if they are involved into testing, then we will move a little bit the responsibility to the person who has the knowledge. The responsibility is shared between the technical people and the business people. And this finally delivers better testing, and at the bottom of the line it improves quality and at the end increases customer satisfaction. When we approach a customer and try to introduce business level testing and try to talk to the domain level experts, what are the showstoppers for this approach? We usually face their complaints. They say that testing is technical. Technical people have to do it, and it's not my job, and I do not have time for it to do that. So how to overcome this? We tried to find a better way to approach them, and we found out that we have to make business level testing as less technical as possible. It has to be implemented in a way that it won't be a job anymore. It will be a toy that they can play with. It has to be very easy for the business people. And if you can do that, and we could do that with our tools, then finally business people will give it to a go, and they will agree and start to use the testing, and they automatically will be part of the testing. Okay, but it's very nice and it's a very good idea, but how to do it? What's the solution? Well, actually we have the tools to do it, and we can also help you doing the hard work. We suggest to segment the testing tasks into different areas, into test design, test implementation, test execution. It's the part when you start to play with the test and try to assess that the test itself works. Test data collection and test execution, which these finally lead to acceptance. And if you see the arrows on the left side, then you can spot those items in which business can be involved. Test design is not only a technical job. Test should be designed together with the domain level experts. They have to know what functionality are really crucial for them, what they really need to be tested, what features, if they are not even functional, but other features of the application are the most important that have to be tested. The implementation of the tests and to make sure, assess that the tests are working correct and can be used to test the application is definitely a technical task, and you just cannot have business people to do this. But to collect the appropriate data which are needed to run the test and the execution of the test at the very end of the day is something that you can involve domain level experts in. So the tools, and this is coming to the very real world. So far I was talking about ideas and business approach, but now we are landing to the ground and we are talking about very specific tools that we are using. We are using for this methodology Confluence to do the test design and green pepper to execute. To implement the test we use SoapUI, which is a personal productivity tool kind of, to test SOAP and other interfaces. And also for the test data collection we use Confluence, and we glue it together with our Pegamento software, and all this leads to a test execution. Confluence we use to maintain the test design. It has a very nice WYSIWYG editor which can be used by web client, and even business people can use it to put together the test pages which describe the design of the test. And because it's integrated with green pepper, if the underlying SoapUI tests are created, then the tests themselves can be executed directly from the web page. So when the test is executed, you just press the execution button and then the test run starts, and if all the test result is okay, then the cells in the tables on the web page will become green. If there is any error, then the cells or some of the cells will become red, and then it's also then it's a technical task to debug what the problem was. But to assess the correct working can be done by a domain level expert. It needs nothing else, just then pressing the execute button and then seeing that all the cells are green, all the page is green that comes back. The green pepper plugin that works together with Confluence needs only tables. If you need another set of data to execute the same test, then you can just edit the table, insert a new line, and you do not need any technical people to help you to prepare the test case with different data. It's a very friendly interface. SoapUI we use to test SOAP interfaces and also other interfaces, because the 5-year-old SoapUI now supports many interfaces already built in, and we can also extend SoapUI to interface different systems. The Pegamento structure that we put together is Confluence and green pepper at the top, which we glued together with SoapUI, with the Pegamento core, and then to interface applications which are not built into SoapUI, we coded GSM interfaces, base24, big ISO. We examined and made prototypes for SVT, web interface, SAP GUI interface, and other interfaces as well. So this is about business level testing, and I wish you good appetite and happy testing for business level.